first semester, I had just moved here to the state of Mexico. I was living in Oaxaca. When I arrived to the tech, I didn't knew anyone, so I was like really nervous. Yeah, I was in the group 14, and it was the year I met some of my dearest friends like Posadas, Pablo, Frank, and Narvaez. Those are friends I still talk with regularly, and it was an interesting year as I have to adapt and learn a lot of things to care about myself, as it was the first time I was living away from my parents.
Come to decide that the things that I tried were.
My third semester was a good semester. I It was one of the funniest I had, and it was the semester I met Gabi and I met Lobo, both Lobos, but especially Carlos. It's the one I get along the most. The classes I remember the most are chemistry with Lucia Romo and the class I had with Cos, because that was probably the hardest, one of the hardest classes I had on the tech, but it was also one of the classes that taught me the most. The work I attached previously of intermolecular forces is from chemistry with Lucia Romo. It was a pretty fun class. Then the fourth semester was kinda weird as I didn't have classes or 3 hours with most of my friends. There I met another friend, Fernando. He is a pretty great friend. And it was a semester I met Cynthia and I met Rebecca, which is probably the one I spent the most that semester. Also, a great friend I met that semester was Andres Steno. Sadly, he left school after that semester, but yeah, I used to play football with him and Frank. The other work I attached here was one of my career choices, and it was a really weird one. As I remember the Feria de Carreras. There I had to choose 3 options, and I didn't really have the 3 options, so I randomly chose 2 of them. And curiously, the one I chose consciously, I didn't really like it at all. But the two I chose randomly, I really did like them. So they became my 2 options of career.
My life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known. But I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky. And I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on. All my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I.
The electronics I add are from my topic, Introduction to Microelectronica. My favorite class that I have had in tech in my high school, it was my favorite class. I really did like that class, even though the schedule was horrible. Tuesdays and Fridays, 4 to 5.5. But yeah, it means a lot to me as I realized I really like that. That's something I like to do. The page I add, the screenshots of the page I add is the book. And I added because I think the book represents the best what I did in decisions during my 6th semester. These 2 semesters were great. I spent a lot of time with the friends I did during the high school. I met Pixel, which is one of my best friends. I did really enjoy my stay in tech.
I say, oh, I got your hey, oh, now listen what I say, oh, when will I know that I really can go to the well once more? Time to decide on when it's given.
So now that my high school is over, I have to think of what will be next. The 5 things I wanna do are travel to Europe, live abroad, travel somewhere with my friends, work in what I like, and live a comfortable life. What will I do next? Probably is apply to a scholarship abroad so I can try to live in another place, no more people, no more things. And if I can do that, then I will see what I do next. But regardless of where I study, I have to try my best doing the university as it is something I probably will be doing the rest of my life. And I wanna be the best possible I can be doing something I like.